Thank you so much, everyone who could join this morning's webinar, 9 ways to get more involved in Iowa in 2019. I think there are probably more ways, but I wanted to keep it fun and simple with the 9 ways in 2019. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and get started on this webinar because I have some exciting things to share with you, some changes that we've made at Iowa over the last couple of months that I think are going to be thrilling and enable you to really network and get involved better. My name's Renee Bengelsdorf. I am the VP Inspire and Lead for Iowa, which means that I get to help with communications, events, and affiliations, which has been a wonderful job for the last year. I'm so excited to be serving alongside all of you who are such great enthusiasts for women and aviation and the combination of the two. So without further ado, we will get started on this. 9 ways to get more involved in Iowa in 2019. We are here to learn and lead together. We have, in the last year, had more than 40 connects. We had 3 forums, an annual conference with record attendance, and we have more than 20 committees that you can get involved in, and there are endless opportunities. So the first thing that you can do to get more involved with Iowa is to update your profile and search for other Iowa members in your area. And so if you can see this here, the member login area, when we click that, it's going to take you to a brand new member login area. And once you're in, it will look like this for you. And if you have not received your login for this, if you're a member, you should have received your login information already, and we'll ask that you go in and update your password. If you are not a member, if you're on a committee, you actually can still get a login to this area so that you can participate in your committee and the affiliated message boards online. So here is what it looks like. You can see that we can look at other members. We can do a member name search, or we can go to the directory and look through that. There's also a really fun feature where you can look on a map to see where the concentration of members are, and I think you'll be thrilled with that as well. In the next week or so, we'll also have a mobile app that you can do all these same things on. So get involved with other members, see who's in your area or in your industry, and reach out. Number 2 is sign up for a committee. This is a great way to get involved with Iowa, whether you're a member or not. And I found as I was updating all of our committees going through this, about 85% of our committee members are not yet members of Iowa. So please feel free to get involved. You can do that on our website from the committee area. Here, you can join a committee here. There's a list of the committees. Or if you're in the members portal, you can sign up for a committee here under engagement. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You can see that there are all sorts of different committees that you can sign up for. And I happen to be on the General Aviation Leadership Forum 2019 committee because I'm in general aviation. And you can see in here that this is the committee. There are 21 participants in this committee. You can see who the main contact is with her direct contact information. And you can see that we're going to be in Napa May 5th and 6th. So please plan to join us. I think it's going to be a blast. Within this committee, in our new members portal, you'll see that there are a couple of things that you can do here. You can opt out of the committee. You can also go to the message board, which I'll show you in just a moment, that's set up just for this committee. And you can look at any documents that we have on file for this committee so far. So this is a great repository to go back and look at some of the other things that we've done in the past and be able to get up to speed quickly. So if we click on this message board icon here, front and center, we go to this and we can see that this is the message board just for this committee. And you can see that there are all sorts of different topics. Very easy to add a topic, add a string, go into these different areas and look at those, opt in or opt out, get daily updates or don't get daily updates if those are overwhelming to you. So signing up for a committee and getting involved in that committee is easier than ever. And I strongly encourage you to do that, whether you're a member or not. Number 3, and we touched on this in the last point, is participate in or start a new forum on our message boards. So I've created message boards for all sorts of different things, and you can participate in those. If there's one that you think is an important category and we don't have it in there, please feel free to email me or Kristen at IAWA.org. Kristen can put her email address in that chat box, and you can see that if you have an idea for a message board that we don't have. I've developed a bunch of them, which I'll show you, and you can go in and look at as well. So this is the beginning of the message boards. You can see, if we look at this one, the GA Forum Marketing, you can see that that's only for the General Aviation Leadership Forum. So you'll only be a part of that message board if you're part of that committee. Otherwise, you can join these other message boards that are just open. And as you can see, there aren't a whole lot of posts yet. That's because I'm counting on all of you to get involved, to post things, to ask questions, to lend advice, and to connect with other women on these message boards. So if there's an area that you're involved in, I strongly encourage you to jump on these message boards and make it your own. If you're part of IAWA, you're a leader, and this is your opportunity to lead, because that's what we do. We lead together. This is what they look like. This is the Latin American region, and you can see that there are some things in here. The same thing, add a topic, opt in, opt out, and you can post in these areas. You can also upload documents if you'd like to do that. Number 4, this is critical because we have so many connects. We need help organizing or planning a connect. Connects are really simple, or they can be really involved. We did some last year that were phenomenal, that involved a lunch, that involved the Governor General of Canada speaking. And there was a lot of effort that went into that one. But there are also some amazing women in Chicago, New York, and I think maybe Montreal that are thinking about or have already started a monthly happy hour as a connect. So in Chicago, I know it's third Thursday, and all the ladies just get together at the JW. They come in, they buy their own cocktails, and they mingle with one another and network. It's easy, great way to connect. If you have any sort of an idea, this is where you can get involved in doing this. You can join the Connects committee, or you can just come onto the website, whether you're a member or not, and click this area that says organize an event. You can see our upcoming events, and you can also go back and look at some of our past events to see the kinds of things that we've done in the past. So from within the members portal, you can come into the upcoming events and the event registration. And as I mentioned, the one in Chicago, third Thursdays, happy hour. Join us for a monthly casual gathering of Chicago women in aviation. Just show up, 4:30 to 6:30 at the JW Marriott. So easy as that. We can set this up for you within this members portal of IAWA if you'd like to start a happy hour, or if you have an idea for a connect at a conference that you'll be attending or your company will be exhibiting at. Engage on social media. Hey, we're hip enough to be on social media, and you can see at the top of the IAWA page that you can connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and we have our own YouTube channel. There are some fun videos on there. Facebook is an open page. LinkedIn is a private group where we can share a little bit more intimately about things that are going on in the aviation industry that affect women specifically. You can attend an event. This is easy. We post those, as you've seen, on our website. We have connects, we have forums, and we have our annual conference. So connects occur throughout the year, throughout the world. Forums Last year, we had one in Latin America, we had one in Europe, and then we had one here in the US that was focused on general aviation. So if you have an idea for a forum and want to work with someone else on that, if you have an idea for a Connect, we'd appreciate that also. And they're always needing committee members for annual conference planning. That's our big event. This year in October, it will be in Lima, Peru. So anyone who wants to climb Machu Picchu, put it on your schedule. You can invite other women to join. And as a side note, you can invite men to get involved. This is an important mission that is critical to get more women involved. This happens to be a breakfast event that we had in London this year. You can see it was a sunny day in London, which is delightful. And out of this particular group came a Women in Aviation and Aerospace charter in the UK. So not only are we networking with one another, but we're putting together important initiatives. So inviting other women to join IAWA and the important work that we do is one way that you can get more involved in IAWA this year. Next, join a mentoring circle. Mentoring is critical. I know that each one of you, if you're successful, has had a champion or a sponsor or a mentor, or maybe all three. And so we have mentoring circles. We also have a 60-minute mentoring program where we match up mentors and mentees. And I think both are exciting. We're just getting started with both of those, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. There is a formal mentoring circle in New York City that we'd love for you to join. If you want to start one in your town or your area of the world, we'd love to get you involved with that too. And again, you can see that on the website under mentoring. I love this quote from Divya, who worked. She earned a scholarship, and I believe that she's now has an amazing job as a result of being a part of IAWA. I think she's working at Boeing. But she said that it is difficult to connect with people without organizations like IAWA. And I think that it's been a great experience for her being a scholarship recipient, which we do a lot of, and then additionally helping us to mentor her and get her into a great career path. The ninth way that you can get more involved with IAWA this year, you know money makes the world go round. Support the IAWA mission with company sponsorship. And you can see that Airbus, Boeing, and FedEx were our big sponsors last year. Let's get your logo on there this year. We'd love to have more participation. And you can go onto the supporters part of our website to download that sponsorship brochure. You can sponsor yourself. You can get your company involved in sponsorship, and you can spread the word to other companies who also have this as a mission. So with that said, we are truly learning and leading together. I would love for you to get more involved with IAWA this year. Would love to get to know you. I always have room on the communications committee. You're welcome to join me on that committee or join any of the other committees. Participate in our message boards. Follow us on social media. Get the word out there. Organize events. And really get to know the amazing women that make up this truly global network of rock stars. So I'd like to open this up to questions if anyone has any. And Kristen, I'm going to let you moderate that if anyone has questions.
It does not look like anyone has submitted any questions yet. If you do, there's a question and answer box at the bottom of your screen.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today. I hope that you found at least 2 or 3 ways that you can get more involved in IAWA this year. We look forward to your increased participation this year. Thank you so much.